Hi boys and ghouls. Just doing another quick getting ready with me eye look today. I said I was going to go ahead and go through all 4 of these Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes. So we're going to use another one today. Today we're going to use Armed and Gorgeous. Hopefully this works out better than yesterday. I ended up liking the look I wore yesterday. It came out really pretty. Just as I was putting it on and blending, I didn't like some of the things I was seeing it do. However, the look ended up being really pretty. I got a lot of compliments on it. So we're going in with what I say, Armed and Dangerous today. And that's this guy right here. Got some orange tones, some golds. And then we have a army green color, which is actually the color I'm kind of looking forward to using. But we are going to start out with a bit of a transition-y color. We're going to do a fairly simple look today. And we're going to go in with Access, I think, which is this shade right here. And we're going to take that into our crease and fluff it above the crease. I did start with a primer potion today, like always. Today it's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Most days I just kind of grab a primer. The Urban Decay primer potion is definitely a tried and true for me. And then I really like the Cover FX primer as well. Just fluffing this out to get the shape that I want up above the crease. This is nice, a really nice color, honestly. It is a bit of a bold choice, but when is my makeup not a bit of a bold choice? We're going to go back in and blend that out with a clean brush here in a minute, but that is the shade so far. This is going to hopefully be a fairly simple look today. Well, not necessarily simple, just a quick look. This shade's really pretty, you guys. I know basically what I'm going for today, but I haven't touched this palette before, so hopefully we don't run into some of the same issues we had yesterday. Alright, grabbing a blending brush here. Just the ColourPop E2 that we've been using. And we're going to blend those lines out a bit. Just to kind of soften them up a bit. This color is really pretty. I kind of can't get over it right now. I think that's good. And then we're going to take this little guy right here, and we're going to dip into this shade, which is Top Secret, and it's the Army Green color in this palette. And we're going to put this in the crease and on the outer corner of our eye. And then I'm using this to get the shapes that I want. I am going to throw on a winged liner today, so I want this shape to kind of follow that liner. I'm going to take this, I think, about halfway in on my lid. I am going to use a different brush to do that, though. Oh, maybe I won't. This one seems to be working pretty well. Oh, we got that on the lid a little more than we wanted to, but that's okay. This color is really pretty too. I wouldn't usually choose this with this color scheme palette, I don't mind using greens and oranges together, but it's the only green tone shade in here. So, yeah. Again, just taking that on through the crease and then on the outer corner of my eye. These are quite pigmented as well, just like the other palettes have been. I don't seem to be having quite as much trouble to get them to blend out as I did yesterday. We're going for just eyes today, so we won't be doing the rest of our face makeup or anything. I just wanted to do an eye look. I'll probably throw something on my lips, but other than that, it's going to be a fairly simple day. I threw a little bit of the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil into my waterline, or into my eyebrows, into my waterline, into my eyebrows. But other than that, it's been a fairly simple makeup day. Just plenty of moisturizer, because my skin is dry right now for some reason. I say for some reason, like it's not winter, so of course our skin is dry. I am going to use a different brush to pack that onto the lid. Just going to take a little flat brush and pack that on. And it's a new flat brush, so I'm taking it out of the plastic. That's what you guys hear. Just putting that on a flat brush. Just for the lid. Ooh, there's some fallout on this particular brush, but it doesn't matter today because I'm not wearing anything on my face. So it's actually the brush, maybe not the formula. I'll test it on a different brush at another point in time and let y'all know if that seems to be a problem. I think for under the eye, this is the part I hadn't really thought about. We're going to go in with one of the orange shades. So we have Agent, and then this one's Secure. I think we're going to go in with Agent because I don't want something super strong on the lower lash line today. I'll probably deepen up just the corner though. Taking another smaller flat brush. I'm going to go in with that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with one of the brown shades, I think, and darken up the corner. And then I'm going to go into Prowl, which is a deep chocolate brown shade. And just add that right here in the corner to blend out our green into it. Into our orange. Little more on this eye and we're pretty good. So there's what we have. And then we are going to go in with one of our shimmers. Let's just kind of swatch them here. So we have Guilt Trip, Coin, And this one's classified. I think we're going to use coin. That was a bad place to swatch, wasn't it? I think we're going to use coin, which is this middle one here, on her lid. We're going to try using a packing brush and see how that works, a flat brush. These would probably work a little better wet, but I don't feel like grabbing setting spray at the moment. So we're just going to pack them on a bit. This is a really pretty kind of greenish gold shade, which does complement that green in here nicely. If you're doing a simple, like, couple colors, these two would go beautifully together. Just blending out the edge of that just a touch. It's definitely not, it's applying well, but not super evenly with the packing brush. I'm just trying to go back in and get it so it looks about the same. That's what we have. I have a little piece of dog hair. Sorry, guys. So that's what we have, and we have you can see the fallout on my cheeks, but that's easily going to be cleaned up today. Let's see. I'm going to take coin just on my finger and pat that on just a touch more. I want it to be a little bit bolder. There we go. I had a little patchiness there towards the middle of my eye. And I'm going to go in again with the little soft brush we used for the green, and then we're going to add just a touch more green on the edges, and then we're done. Other than liner. Just to kind of smooth it in and blend it out a little more. And then we're going to take that brush with no product and blend it up. Blend them together there in the center. I think that is our look for today. That was the Armed and Gorgeous Vault. I can't talk today. Armed and Gorgeous palette from the Jaclyn Hill Vault today. We do have one more of these to do. I still have to do the Dark Magic palette from this vault. And then we're going to start working on our project pan on days like today when I'm just doing a simple makeup look. Probably won't be filming those because why would I? Just grabbing a little makeup wipe here, guys. I bought these from Sephora. I think I needed a couple extra dollars to get a gift with purchase. And we can always use makeup wipes, right? Let's go ahead today and go in and clean up this edge. I don't usually do this, but I want to see what happens if I do and add my winged liner, because why not go for a bit of a cleaner look today? And we're going to take this under the eye a bit as well, just to clean everything up. And then I had gotten some of the gold under my eye, which I didn't want. The only problem I have with doing this is I have so many little wrinkles and folds in my eyes that I have to kind of pull on the skin to get them all to set right to clean up. There we go. I kind of want to go in with a green liner today, but I don't think I have one in a super dark green shade. I think I got rid of most of those. I do have my Urban Decay Junkie, but I use that so often that I feel like you guys are going to get bored with that color. And I think I did get rid of declutter all my other greens. Well, we can go with this one. This one's a green. So this is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Liner, and this is in the shade Apathy. It's like I guess it's more of a gray tone, but we're going to go with it. So that's the shade we're using in our waterline today. As I drop the cap right next to me. Yeah, that'll definitely work. It does have a bit of a green cast when you apply it, at least to me anyway. It might be more of a shimmer, but and this one, oddly enough, isn't seeming to stay in my waterline as well, which is one of the reasons I love these liners. But I had so many of them. And I went ahead, I decluttered some of them, but not all of them. Yeah, this is definitely like a really shimmery, army gray-green kind of shade. And then we're going to go in with our liner and create a wing real quick, and then, you know, throw on some mascara, and we're good to go for the day. I'm using the Scone Tattooed felt tip again today. I kind of been really liking this liner. I didn't think I did at first because it does take a little work. But in the end, I like what we end up with. Because it doesn't bleed and it sits so matte, I can get a straighter line than I can usually get with felt tips. Usually with felt tips, I have a problem with them bleeding. And this one, I do not. Even with Kat Von D Trooper, I can get a beautiful line with that, but sometimes it bleeds on me. I guess I just have a lot of fine lines in my, on my eyelid. Is all I could think. This is a very different kind of look for me. Same shape, but this gold color is definitely out of my normal color spectrum. But I do think it's pretty. I think it complements my eyeballs kind of nicely. Like I said, with this liner, I really have to kind of work at it to get it to come off because it's a really dry formula. But I'm loving it because it just applies so nicely that I can forgive the dry formula and a little bit of extra work I have to do to get the look that I want, to get the nice straight line that I want, which I think this accomplishes quite well. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw a wing in there. I did get a little bit of a mess somehow right underneath where I want to place my wing, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Don't you just love a winged liner? I'm sorry, but I do. I'm a winged liner girl. I know they don't always come out even, and it's kind of a pain to get them nice and even, but I just loved winged liner. And I do have slightly hooded eyes, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. And honestly, I feel like wings are like people say, I've heard people say about brows, you know, the sisters, not twins. I absolutely feel that with winged liner as well. Mine are never perfectly even, but we get them as straight as we can, and we kind of grow with it. Honestly, most people don't notice. We're the ones that notice when our wings aren't straight or our eyebrows aren't the same. We all have slight imperfections and things that make it different from side to side, I believe. There is our winged liner. I think it looks pretty darn good. And we'll throw on some mascara and we'll actually complete a whole look on camera. Where'd I put the cap for this? What mascara do we want to use today? I think we're going to go simple. We'll use a mini. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Allergies are really bad here in Florida right now. So I've been kind of coughing and sniffling for the last few days. Yes, I do make a stupid face when applying mascara, don't we all? I may actually throw... and I just made a big mess, but that's okay. Because again, we don't have anything under our eyes today, so I can just use a makeup wipe to clean it up. Usually I do have a way to clean up mascara under my eye that works really well once you let it dry if you have all your other makeup on. But since I'm not wearing anything else today, we can just do it with a makeup wipe. So we'll go ahead and clean that up, and then we'll do our bottom lashes real quick. Oh, yeah, you guys know that this stuff happens. 9 times out of 10, we don't film it, but who cares? All right, I'm gonna go back in with the second coat, and then we're gonna do our bottom lashes. My lady in here is not liking doing bottom lashes today. That is a-okay. I think I want to lighten up that inner corner a bit, and I know exactly what I'm going to use for that today. I just feel like having a little glitter today. You guys have all seen these. You have seen the shade Nova if you have BoxyCharm. This is the shade Aurora, and it is absolutely stunning. I actually got this right before, like probably the month before BoxyCharm sent us Nova. I'm literally using one drop on the back of my hand, and then I'm taking a flat brush, and I'm going to apply this to the inner corners. Right in here. This particular shade has a very pink cast to it. It's a much more iridescent than the, what was the other one? What's the one? Nova glitter that BoxyCharm sent us. I just like having a lot of glitter in this area. I don't know how that's reflecting on camera. But I like it. Now let's be honest, who's the one that has to wear it anytime you do makeup, right? As long as you like it, go for it. I'm gonna go in, why not, and use this, because if you can see, I still have quite a bit of it on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna dot this here and blend it out a bit, because it is something that is very, very, you need the smallest amount. And I love glitter, so I'm not scared to use it. I'm not even going to use the brush. I'm just going to go in with my finger and do this. This is, like I said, it's a super iridescent glitter. And I know there's some of you that are probably going to hate this, but personally, I like it. So I'm going to do it. Again, going in with that Aurora and just using it as a highlight. This is what I originally bought the product for. I got it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It was the one thing when the last 21 Days of Beauty launched. I was like, man, I really, really want to try that product because it is so pretty. So that's Aurora Cover Effects drops. That's what it looks like. And I still have a little bit on the back of my hand as well. But it's a beautiful product. I've used it on my eyes. I've used it as a highlight. I use it as an inner corner highlight. But, guys, that's our look for today. So I will see you lovelies another day. We'll still have the Dark Magic Jaclyn Hill palette to do. And then from there, we'll see. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mwah.